Hello, everybody!
Yo.
If you are named Kid Rock, or if you're just a kid, or if you're a cop, sorry, this one's not for you. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Adults only. Go away, kids. Bye. Welcome to Last Two Brain Cells. We are two big boys in this little world named Austin and
Donovan.
And today is October 18th, 2023. And this is the special 10th episode of Last Two Brain Cells. And here is a sneak peek as what's to come.
I wish I could let you borrow my
I would
dick.
swap. I would do a dick swap. You know, like they have that show Wife Swap?
That'd
but
be
you feel
so
like
cool.
swap dicks with your bros.
With your buddies.
That'd be sick.
I want to see an up close. I want to see the contours of your butthole / cheeks in that
Are
area.
you trying to take notes?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Hey, really quick. You do this one. This is your fault.
Okay. Here's a little song I made in disclaimer form for what's about to come. If you don't want to hear our balls, then turn off the podcast right now.
This is the end anyway, pretty much. Anyways, if you don't want to hear our balls, you just listen to the next episode. Cool. Oh, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Oh, yeah. Okie dokie. Well, we actually did it. Welcome to episode 10 of the Last Two Brain Cells podcast.
Big episode
Who
lined
would
up.
have thought? What were your predictions? What do you think? Do you think we're going to get here?
Yeah, definitely. I had all the faith in the world.
There you go. If you go back to episode 2, you'll hear that. It's good.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you're like, I don't know if we're going to make it. I could be wrong. But I'm excited we're here.
We should use this. Okay, so first off, obviously big app, double digits. We're really stoked to be here.
Doubles.
Can't wait for the triple digits.
Yeah.
So we're going to be here for a while, though. We got 90 episodes until then.
Yeah, Donovan said he wants to put a ping pong ball in his butt for the 100th episode. He said he wants to do that.
But ideally both of us. But I think what we've discovered a lot in this journey so far. And one thing is that I think you are possibly more averse to the more like risque shit than I am. Mm-hmm. Like I think oftentimes we'll go back and we'll have to like censor certain parts or change certain segments around to be a little bit more PC or
more so. I feel like I need to shield the world from the atrocities of So there's some spooky stuff out there.
Totally.
Lots of wieners, lots of buttholes, and it's like I don't want everyone to. I want to put on like some blinders for my friends. Like I want them to see a butthole every once in a while, but like. So many buttholes you can only take so many. Yeah,
I bet some are always going to get through. Mm-hmm. Like we have this shield around us, at all times, and I think like if it keeps getting bashed in from every angle, all 24/7, eventually a couple buttholes are going to creep through.
Yeah,
and we have to prepare people for that.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is I like to think of our podcast as like a balloons tower defense, but for like butthole protection. Like our listeners are the final spot where the balloons would go through, and we're just trying to they're going to get hit every once in a while, the butthole here. Butthole there, but I'm trying to super monkey those buttholes away and keep them safe.
I guess my theory is that I think by exposing them to buttholes in a context that's safer. No, really, I think the right buttholes will allow them to be prepared for real buttholes coming in later on that are more dangerous or
So you're saying that Balloons Tower Defense is a war simulator that could train the U.S. military?
Yeah. So they're using COD or
they use Call of Duty.
Yeah,
but they should be using balloons.
Yes,
I think that's a good military strategy.
Or a Minesweeper.
Yeah. That's also a military combat simulator.
Yeah. Write this down.
People forget that military combat simulator can be as simple as Minesweeper.
Yeah. You'll never blow up again.
Nope.
All right,
wow.
Well, today's a big day for multiple reasons. So we're recording this episode. It's 4 p.m. right now.
Yeah, 4 o'clock exactly on the Doddington.
And in a few hours, I'm going to be dropping you and Veronica off.
Yes,
at the airport.
TwitchCon. We're going to TwitchCon Vegas 2023. I'm excited. I haven't been to a TwitchCon since 2019, and the world's a different place since then. It's been crazy how much things have happened since the last time I've gone to a TwitchCon, but I'm really excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be very interesting. All the previous TwitchCons I've been to have been in California, and this year we're going to Vegas, which I think is very funny considering Twitch, their big news piece this year was that they're officially trying to stop gambling from happening on the website. No more slots, no more book, bonus. But we are going to have TwitchCon in Vegas, so good luck, everybody.
Yeah.
I cannot think of people with, less, what's the word? Self-control.
Judgment or...
self-control than a lot of streamers walking around. Like, listen, I watch streamers open thousands of CSGO cases. You're telling me there's going to be a table where you can roll physical dice outside of your room and you can make just money rather than just, like, I don't know, a skin for a gun? Well, that's crazy.
Okay, but here's the thing that you're missing. There's good gambling and then there's bad gambling.
Yes.
Right? It's like how there's good screen and bad screen.
And like you said, good buttholes and bad buttholes.
Exactly, yeah. The universe is full of these dualities, right? Mm-hmm. And Vegas is good gambling because that's going to the mob.
You at least went outside.
Yeah, and think about like all the social services that the mafia does for you.
Like what?
Like protection.
Like they keeping us safe?
Yeah, no, really. So if you're in an area that's owned by, there are various organized crime organizations around, then you want to be affiliated with one because they provide protection. And yeah, they'll take a little money off the top, but ultimately you are better off like being protected by the mob.
Like having a daddy.
Exactly.
So I honestly assumed that Vegas had kind of exited the mob era, and now I assume that it is more so now a like modern mob style where it's just the top 1% of the top 1%. Just scraping the people that don't have money to lose daily as an industry. I mean, I'm very aware of like how it started as mobby as it did, and I'm absolutely positive there's still a lot of crime going on. Like, you know, Amazon taking half of their employees' paychecks on Twitch.com. I mean, it makes sense there in Vegas, actually. Yeah, the mob is protecting you. Yeah. And the mob is Twitch. This makes a lot of sense. Holy fuck.
They never disappeared. All coming together. They digitized.
It's all coming together. The mob is just Amazon.com.
Yeah.
Oh my, Mob.
That's a...
The Amma Mob.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's been written right in front of us the whole time. We didn't have our eyes open to see it.
Can you think of a more Italian name than Jeffrey Bezos?
Amazon.
Jeffrey Bezos.
.com.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a really good... Twitch TV! Yeah.
Exactly.
Started by their Italian creator, Justin! He's going to be there. I'm actually going to see him. He has a panel at the beginning.
Okay.
He's like talking about the origins of Justin TV.
Yeah, so...
Super exciting.
Do you want to talk a little bit about, like, what is TwitchCon to you? Like, what is it like? Like, I'm just curious, as someone who's never been...
Totally. So I would describe TwitchCon as... Well, I'm honestly very curious to see what it is in the modern era, but back... When I went, I've been 3 times, 2017, 18, and 19. It very much is the culture meetup of online creators that do live entertainment on pretty much basically just Twitch. If you're on YouTube, it's pretty much like you got banned from Twitch and it's jail. But now we have different platforms like Kick and other dumb ones. So it's going to be interesting to see how many other platforms actually show up this year. To TwitchCon itself. However, TwitchCon is an event where a lot of streamers and people that watch streams get together. There's the classic booths, all that type of stuff. And I've always been drawn to internet meetups like that. It's so fun to turn URL names into IRL friends and actually just get to meet the people you've been talking to anonymously for years and go have a beer, go have a soda, go, you know, have some fun. Try not to fall in the foam pit and break your back, you know? It's TwitchCon fun all around. It's very interesting. It's gonna be a mess.
Yeah, and so you had mentioned to me we had breakfast this morning at Kirby Lane.
We did,
which I recently discovered it's like the Austin, Texas equivalent of IHOP,
Denny's, but better.
Fantastic,
it's wonderful,
loved it, and
really good.
And you had mentioned that story about the broken back. Do you want to just cover that?
Yeah, someone was playing in like a fighting foam pit thing in TwitchCon last year, and they fell into the foam pit, which only had a couple inches of foam. They landed on their tailbone, from what I understand, and broke their back.
Nice.
And it was live. They got a nice live stream clip of it. It's really pretty cool.
I would like to see that. Actually.
It's pretty rough. So honestly, if there's any foam pits this year, I'm just going to be fully avoiding the foam pits. I don't trust them.
Lightning doesn't strike twice, man. Go dive head first. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I could get a good clip.
Yeah,
I could be the story of the year.
And think about like what that would do to your stream.
That's huge.
Here's the thing: is in capitalism, sometimes you have to put your own bodily harm equals dollars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, get hurt.
I think in this economy, especially, you have to stretch yourself extremely thin if you want to make it. And look, sometimes you'll just be stretched thin, you won't make it. But I think the bottom line is you got to. If you don't crack your own eggs, you're not going to make an omelet.
Someone's going to crack your eggs for you.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to get cracked either way.
Your eggs are cracking, okay?
And speaking about eggs,
whoa!
This is a rough transition, but we have a little bit of a celebration planned.
What? I gotta sneeze.
Bless you.
Wow, that was a really good one.
Was that the first sneeze on an ep?
I think so. Wow.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, so we have a celebration at the. I always forget what is top versus bottom. If you say like bottom of the ninth, what does that mean? Is that
means like the back end of it? So the top means the beginning. The top of the episode.
Okay, why do they say at the top of the hour then? Is that like so if it's 4:06 right now, the top of the hour would be 5, wouldn't it?
It'd be at the 00 mark. It's the top of the hour.
Yeah. Okay, so it's the top of the next hour.
Or is it the top of the previous hour?
That's what...
Oh, okay. No, I think it's the top of the next hour. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So at the bottom of the episode, we have a celebration for episode 10, and I wanted to do something a little scandalous.
We'll see. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see about this one.
Okay, well, it's...
I don't know if I got my permission slip signed.
Well, but here's the thing. I actually have a trump card for it later on, so I think you're going to be okay with it. But
okay,
we'll find out.
We'll see.
Yeah. But excited to celebrate.
Something to look forward to, I guess. Or be scared of. Who knows? I'm excited.
I think the best things in life are the things where, yeah, you're a little bit trepidatious. You don't know whether it's going to be like really fun or not. You're a little bit anxious about it, and it's like I think when there's that build up, that suspense, and then I think life is really just a measure of it's like expectation versus reality. Where if you have no idea what something's going to be like going into it, then if it turns out to be good, you're stoked.
Yeah.
Right?
100%.
And so I think that's going to be the end of this episode. It's look, we might be a little scared right now. You might be scared.
Terrified.
But I think you're going to end up pretty happy with the result.
I guess we'll see. I feel like I half know and I half don't want to know.
Yeah, time will tell.
We'll see, I guess.
It does involve my balls still. And ideally, both of our balls.
We did a lot of brainstorming of how to celebrate. And Donovan just put his balls in every option. And I was in this tough scenario that I've been in my whole life where, like, I'm trying to think of a better idea. But Donovan has the best idea.
That's the thing.
I tried to think of something else, but it also had balls in it. We'll see. We have a lot to look forward to.
Yeah. Before we get to that celebration, though, we have a few segments lined up. We have Word of the Day. We brought back some classics. We got Fun Fact and Tragedy, Dad Joke, lots of stuff coming up. But yeah, do you want to get started with Word of the Day?
Yeah, let's hit it.
Word of the Day.
All right. So I was stoked on this one.
Okay. I don't know the word yet.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, the word is eggcorn.
Eggcorn?
Yeah, so not acorn, eggcorn.
An eggcorn.
Speaking of eggs.
An eggcorn?
Yeah. So what do you think eggcorn means?
It's like that's a big one.
God, everybody knows eggcorn, right?
Eggcorn. I don't know. I have no idea.
Just throw something out there.
Eggcorn. It's when you put corn and eggs together to make a snack.
Nice, like a corn nut or
like a corn nut.
Yeah. No, but I bet you a corn omelet would be decent.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's not a thing.
Corn omelet.
Like anything that you could put into fried rice would be a good omelet, right?
That's true.
You put corn and peas all the time.
That's so true. I'm raising my chair because I'm losing circulation in my feet. You ever have that happen?
No.
It's the worst.
No.
It's okay.
Do you have your pressure socks for the flight today?
I should bring my pressure socks, but I don't want any extra pressure. I already feel like I'm under a lot of pressure.
Yeah. You know how that's a thing, though?
Yeah. Why is that again? You get pressure socks for why?
I think if you have low blood pressure, then it helps keep your blood in.
I don't want to lose it. I need to go to the store.
Put on a few pairs of socks.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had to gear up for this battle.
Yeah. All right. So, okay, back to eggcorn. So, you ready for the real definition?
Yeah, what is it?
Okay, it's a hitter. I think this is one that like I'm going to take with me. Hopefully you guys do too.
I never forget sibilant.
Sibilant. What is it? What did that?
It's like a snake. It's like in reference to a snake.
Yeah. Wasn't it like hissing or something? I actually can't remember.
No, I think it's
not stumpish.
I think it's like it's when you it's like what's when you have a bunch of the same sound in a row.
Onomatopoeia.
No, that's
I don't know.
It's a good word. The word is
eggcorn.
Okay. Fuck, I can't think of it. Chat, let us know.
So, eggcorn is a word or phrase that is a seemingly logical alteration of another word or phrase that sounds similar and has been misheard or misinterpreted, like acorn.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
A word or phrase that is seemingly logical alteration of another word or phrase that sounds similar and has been misheard or misinterpreted. Like, okay. Like what?
Well, here, let me give you some examples. Ready? Okay, after watching the movie, she couldn't help but laugh at the eggcorns he made when trying to quote famous lines. Wait, hold on.
Okay, whoa.
As a linguistics enthusiast, he found joy in discovering eggcorns that had permeated everyday language, such as old wise tale instead of old wives' tale.
Oh,
look at that.
That's an eggcorn at its finest.
That's an eggcorn.
That's a really good eggcorn.
Actually, and here's an extension fun fact from that. Did you know that's called a wives' tale? Do you know why it's called that?
Because your wife is going to tell you a story?
Yeah, but okay, so it's actually extremely sexist, I think, but I think it's because the women were expected to be like wrong or lying, and so the wives tell it's like a fib.
Oh, that's so sad. Classic misogyny. That's so wild, dude.
Isn't that horrible?
That's crazy.
So I actually think wives' tale is better than wives' tale.
You got some ageism in there because she's old too. She's ancient. My old wife.
Oh yeah, it's never young wife's tale.
No, they're my young wife's tale. And then you're being a weirdo. You're being a freaking weirdo. You can't. It's just skip that. Tell your own story.
If you do have a young wife, you probably shouldn't refer to her as my young wife.
It's my
it's my young wife.
That's just weird.
That's a little worse. But yeah, so that's an eggcorn.
That's so cool. I really like that word.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, word of the day.
Eggcorn. Eggcorn's cool.
Can you think? Okay, wait.
I'm thinking of an eggcorn.
Challenge for you. Yeah, what's another eggcorn?
Honestly, we mostly speak in eggcorns. I think we use a lot of eggcorns constantly. Like
that's true.
Ellen Evan Questings.
Yeah.
Is that an eggcorn?
Not at all. No.
Why?
No, that's not an eggcorn. Because it's actually like a popular phrase that's
It is popular.
misused. Wait, I'm completely drawing a blank right now. Frick.
21 cabbage. You know people say that all the time?
I've never heard that.
Oh. Well, you must not be talking to farmers.
No, but that is cool. I like that.
Yeah.
21
cabbage.
Man.
Be cool.
What's that?
That's an eggcorn.
What does Drake say in that one song that he's like a savage king or okay, so in that Drake 21 collab, he says that frick.
He says, "Oh fart."
No.
I wish he did say, "Oh fart."
He says something that's just like outlandish, like you're obviously not. Slaughter Gang.
Slaughter Gang Slaughter Gang CEO. Yeah. I've got dick for you if I'm not working, babe.
Yeah,
if I'm busy, then fuck no.
There's no way Drake's ever slaughtered anything.
He's actually the Slaughter Gang CEO.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
He's not even the Slaughter Gang like middle manager.
Yeah, I mean, he killed it in Degrassi.
He did, but you're not slaughtering anybody there.
He got shot.
Man, speaking of slaughtering, here's another, I guess, meta podcast thing, but we were wanting to get a bug that I could eat on this episode.
Yeah, we were talking about what things we eat. Yeah,
and so the only bug that I was able to catch, it's harder to find a bug than you expect. You expect they're everywhere.
I thought it'd be a lot easier to find bugs. We were having like a huge bug season, and now they're gone.
Yeah, but so there was a mosquito in your closet, and so I caught that. But that's the one bug that I don't want to eat.
Yeah,
it's got blood and stuff.
That's like it's got extra. It's like a gusher of bugs.
Yeah,
but for like gross disease.
If it only had my blood, I would eat it. But you don't know what it's got packing in that dumper.
Who knows what's in the back?
You know what I'm saying?
Like I don't want to know. This might be expired.
Mosquitoes are like flying little camels, but blood instead of water. Which I guess camels don't store blood.
Water in their
Did
humps?
You know that?
They don't store
water.
They don't store water in their humps?
It's like fat or something.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Boo! Fix it.
They're making like little energy bars.
I don't want that. Go back and fix that update.
Yeah.
Put the water back in there. When I grew up, there was water in the camels.
Yeah, and Pluto was a planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor.
Do you remember when he would call your house to like advertise for being the governor? We were in California, and he would call you like, "There's Arnold Schwarzenegger." He'd like an official government call that would come to your voicemail, and you'd like listen to your voicemail, and you'd be like, "It's fucking." It was weird.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
It was a crazy time to be alive.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I was like in 3rd grade, and I was like, "What's going on here?"
Yeah. All I know is it's so freaking fun.
It's just nice to make noise sometimes.
Yeah, but that specific noise,
it
really strikes a chord.
It clears the throat.
Yeah, everybody at home, if you just want to just get a quick little...
You can do it wherever you want. Just do it wherever you are.
Wherever you are right now.
And then don't explain yourself.
Please, thank you.
Cool.
That's what I expect from our listeners.
Yay. Pretty sick.
All right, so that was word of the day. Next up, we have
a little segment that I would like to bring to the table. More so, I'd like to deliver to you. You know what I mean?
Ding dong.
So, if you are unaware, that's a little life update. I started doing DoorDash recently to make some little extra casherito. I full-time stream on Twitch, but I was like, let's go ahead and make some bonus need-to cash in these crazy hard times. So I started DoorDashing. And here's the hard part. I'm not as good at it as I wanted to be. And you know what? I'm going to just get it off my chest. I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed because I don't deserve a 3.47 rating. I am a 5-star fucking courier.
Absolutely.
I graduated with the elite delivery captains of 2 weeks ago, and I don't deserve a 3.47.
No way.
I have 3 5 stars, or no, 2 5 stars and 1 star. And I'm pissed. I'm pissed. And I got another 5-star recently. It's going up. But also, I didn't earn that 1 star.
Let me be the judge of this. You present your case. Let me tell you if you deserve the 1 star.
So here's what happened. Some idiot decides to order Wendy's at 1 in the morning. First off, what are you thinking? That's your fault. So I'm on delivery like 10 of the day. And so I bring the Wendy's. It's got a small little bag and a root beer. And so I bring the bag up to the door. I put it down. I take a picture of the door. I say deliver completed. I drive off. I started another delivery. I go to put the drink from that next delivery into my cup holder, only to realize, whoa, I forgot to give this lady her child-sized root beer. It was a kid small.
Okay.
It was a kid small root beer.
Was the lady a kid?
I don't know. They don't. No one opens the door. They always just leave their food there until you drive away. They're all like freaky. It's freaky.
I do the same thing.
I get it. I wait, make sure they leave.
I feel like a little cave goblin because there's like this like slight amount of like shame for having somebody come deliver your thing. Which I don't know what that is.
Well, especially who doesn't come out? It's people that tip $0, and this person didn't tip anything. And you know what? Whatever. I get it. I earned this karma from being an actual child and thinking that the delivery fee for Domino's actually went to the driver. I didn't know. I was an idiot. I was a fool. But I'll tell you, I drank this lady's root beer. What am I going to do? I'm going to take it back. I had no idea where she lives. I was already on the next delivery. There was nothing I could do about it. So she gave me a 1 star.
Yeah.
And, 1 star really adds up. Now I suck, and it's bad. So let me tell you, here's how we're going to solve this. I'm officially, as of right now, resigning from DoorDash, and I'm going to sign up for Uber Eats or Favor or a different one. I think what we're going to do on this podcast now is let's just keep trying all the different delivery apps, and I'll keep you updated. So far, DoorDash, 3.3 out of 5.
Yeah.
My first review.
And then I guess ideally, by the time you run out of apps, where the podcast
blows up,
1 million listeners a month,
and we're just delivering audio content.
Yes.
I want to be a delivery person in general, but just not. I don't want to deliver, Taco Bell at 2 a.m. anymore.
We're delivering food for your soul, not for your tummy. Your stomach. Okay, but yeah, so real quick, let me just... I'm going to rule on this case. You definitely don't deserve a 1 star for that.
Yeah!
You don't deserve a 5 star either.
No.
I think you honestly deserve a solid 3 stars. You got her the food, that's what matters. But what if she's really into root beer? What if that's her kick? But also, you shouldn't be drinking that much soda. It's bad for you.
Also, concept, she also ordered this delivery at 11:55 and the thing was closing. Or it was like one of the 5 minutes left in the hour. It was either 11:55 or 12:55. And the place was closing. They're like, oh, sorry, we're closed. And I was like, oh, I have a DoorDash. And they're like, oh, okay. And then they finished it up and did it. So she ordered super, super last second.
Yeah, no, that's okay. You don't, 4 stars.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
And with my other ratings, I'm at least at a 4 point something. And that's all I need.
Yeah, no, she was, that's a dick move. Okay, as somebody who's done a lot of work in the service industry and restaurants and stuff, when customers come in 5 minutes before closing, it doesn't matter how nice you are, I hate you.
Yeah, you're being a dick.
Sorry. It's just, and I don't do that to anybody else. I think it's just a little inconsiderate.
Quit it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
But also, that's just people these days.
That's how it goes.
You were just telling me about that flight where somebody died, right? And
yeah, there was a news story about a flight where someone, I think they had some sort of heart attack or something along those lines, and they died on the flight. And someone made a formal complaint about how they were upset that the flight didn't end up going all the way to its final destination. Rather, it took an emergency landing because someone fucking died.
How dare they?
And this person was like, they were already dead. Why don't we finish the flight? And they weren't joking. And I was like, dude, this is the saddest planet. Yeah. Stop it, you clown. Go hug somebody.
That mentality's rampant.
Just go pet a cat. Go hug somebody. Eat a bug. Brother.
Yeah, I thought you said eat a book.
Eat a book.
Yeah. Don't read read it. Just
That's my
eat it.
acorn of the day. Eat a book.
And read a bug.
It's not eat a book? You're telling me it's not eat a book?
You're supposed to actually, no, you crack them open, you put your eyeballs out, and you eat the words inside.
Oh, that's a good acorn.
Yeah.
That's a good acorn.
Yeah, don't judge a bug by its cover. That's an acorn.
Yep. Don't.
What's the most prettiest bug?
Ooh, prettiest bug award.
Yeah.
Dun da da. Welcome to the prettiest bug award.
I got mine.
You go first then.
Let's do 1, 2, 3 at the same time.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Ladybug. Ooh.
I wanted to say ladybug, but I felt like it was too obvious.
It's obvious.
Roly-poly's got so much ability. They can roll into a little ball, and they can like roll down a hill in a cute, funny way.
Yeah.
And that's like a form. That's like a functional thing that also is good form.
I was on a hike recently, maybe a month ago, and there was these roly-polies on the trail, and I hadn't seen a roly-poly in real life in years, and it threw me back. Like, it was one of those memories where you just immediately transported. I used to just, as a kid, I had these cargo shorts.
Yeah.
And I would walk around and collect. They were everywhere in California where I was growing up.
I had tons where I was at, too.
And I would just collect them in my pockets and just have a bunch of wriggling little roly-polies in my pockets.
I would make a little roly-poly circus where I'd make like a little, like a berm wall, like a little wall that they couldn't get past. And they would all be in this like 3-ring circus, and they'd be walking around and interacting with each other.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I love when, you know, like when somebody has like a mouse or like a fly and they train them to do stuff, they become like pets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if in prison, we would definitely be the person who has like a pet mouse who's doing backflips, right?
Any animal that's in prison, I need a pal.
What's your mouse's signature trick?
Oh, probably he does a little giggle, like a little mouse giggle that makes everyone laugh. It makes everyone smile and laugh. You can't be having a bad day when my mouse goes
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah, I'm like, I hit him with a laugh, little mouse, and he gets a little laugh.
Yeah, I think my guy's hitting a nice backflip.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My guy's hitting a backflip.
Or honestly, like if you hit the front flip, I feel like that'd almost be. What's more impressive, a front flip or a back flip?
It just depends.
Depends on the scenario. If you're jumping off of something, I think a front flip is more impressive.
Yeah. Well, okay, but a backflip jumping off, that's a gainer, right?
The gainer, right, that's what I mean.
Okay. No, my mouse, he would do a sick gainer into the toilet bowl.
That makes sense. I think mine would do a triple sow cow uncompleted.
Ooh, what the fuck?
It's ice skating.
Okay, yeah.
My mouse is gonna be cool. He's gonna be running shit.
They could be swagged out too.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have outfits. I'm gonna make them like. I think most of my time is gonna be just like making them different outfits.
Yeah, well, mouse fits.
Yeah, mouse fits.
Yeah,
mouse fit of the day.
That'd be really nice.
And you can do a little catwalk, show everybody look.
We had some really drippy mice.
Yeah.
Hey, and okay, while we're talking about mice and bugs, I think this is a little bit out of order. But at some point, we're going to talk about eating bugs.
Oh, yeah. I think it's always in time for that.
Yeah, so that time is now.
So we were talking yesterday, and I brought up a quote, and it's literally the truth. I told Donovan that I've seen him eat more bugs than I've seen people eat bugs in general. And that's absolutely true. And the funny part is he almost didn't believe me. And the craziest part is I feel like I carry the memory for the both of us sometimes.
You do.
You forgot half the bugs you've eaten. But
More than that.
They stick in my brain like they probably stuck to your tummy.
Well, that's the thing that kind of gets me, and it's not that I don't believe you. I just don't. It never would have occurred to me. Like I maybe remember eating a couple of bugs in my life.
A lot more than a couple.
Yeah,
I remember we'd be like in jacuzzis, and this has been in multiple jacuzzis. A bug will land in the jacuzzi, and you'll be like. And you'll just to freak people out. You'll be like, ooh, a snack? And you'll just pick it up and put it in your mouth. And people are like, what the fuck? And then you just like, will just keep going like with your day. And
crazy.
Freaks people out and it's funny. And you've done it many times. I've seen you eat probably 3 bugs this year. That's
absurd because you would think I'd remember at least one or two or a couple of those if it was this year.
Right. It's like that bullshit fact where people think like the whole like, yo, you swallow 15 spiders in your sleep.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's like that's not true, but you do.
Yeah, but not in my sleep.
No, you do it awake, fully consciously.
Yeah, but yeah. So anywhoozle, we decided to go on a little bug search.
Well, I gotta back this up here.
What?
It's so funny because you were like, I don't eat that many bugs. And then you're like, all right, we'll go on a bug search and I'll eat one on the episode. I'm like, so okay, you do eat bugs. You do eat bugs.
What I'll say is I have a horrible memory and I'm totally okay with eating bugs. So I understand. It makes sense. It makes sense.
I just loved the transition between, no, I haven't eaten that many bugs, to leading the expedition, looking through people's lawns for bugs that was probably a minute.
Yeah, so look, I found a little spider. I couldn't catch it.
Couldn't catch it.
And then there was a couple crickets that kept flying away.
They were all over.
I lost them. But I also didn't want to be in that guy's yard for that long.
Yeah, we were like walking around our neighbors' front lawns and like, that's freaky.
There's something that hits different about being in a stranger's yard in Texas.
It's rough.
You feel like there's a crosshair on you.
I actually do feel that way. As a DoorDash delivery driver, genuinely, I've had the moment where like I walk up to the wrong door and I'm like, I'm actually a little scared.
It's
like
scary.
Not in a weird way, but like there are real stories of that, and it's spooky. So I like try to double check which house I'm at to make sure I don't get a hole in my body.
Yes, yeah.
Because hell yeah!
Especially late at night, too.
It's fucking, what the fuck, man? It's insane.
Yeehaw, brother.
Yeehaw, huh?
Land of the free.
Ye freaking ha, huh?
Okay, is that a political stance that we could take on Last Two Brain Cells?
I think guns are bad.
Guns are bad.
The hard part is they're cool conceptually, but they're literally just murder weapons.
Yeah.
Like, so therefore, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the
Yeah. I do think there's a line, though. I think blowguns, sick.
Dart gun.
Slingshot. Cool. Slingshot's awesome.
Yeah.
I think if it can kill
PVC
someone
pipe.
super easily on accident, probably not the dopest thing to have casually as a citizen.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Maybe I'm nuts.
Yeah, maybe I'm nuts. Maybe you should be able to walk around in the Dairy Queen with a AR-15.
And if you disagree, leave a long comment.
Yeah, no.
Leave a really long comment because I'm sure it'll change minds. Anyways, what's up? We got eating bugs, huh?
Yeah, all right. So I think we covered that.
Yeah. Then we're going to talk about things I've eaten recently, and more so in history. Taylor Swift is currently on her Eras tour, and I figured I've been going through some eras. The other day, we were talking about the different types of foods that I've eaten throughout my life as a very picky eater, and how potentially these were bad ideas.
But hilarious.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the time I'm so like in the moment that I don't realize how stupid my ideas are.
Yeah.
That I just go for it. So here's a couple eras of things that I've eaten. So first things first, growing up, the bean and cheese burrito, a classic. It's still my go-to every day almost is maneuver. And I do think that sometimes I will obsess over certain meals for certain months, and I'll just get over it, and then I switch to something else. But certain eras that I found interesting. There was an era where I really tried to fully live off Soylent, just in full, but I was also, and this is what made it really tough, drinking G Fuel at the same time.
That sounds horrible.
I was on powder diet and powder energy, and my stomach was just trying to leap out of my like 20-something-year-old body. It was
that when you developed actual like ulcers?
I think that was before.
Okay.
That was before. That was after the ulcer scare.
Yeah, okay.
I don't have ulcers. I checked. But we were worried I did because I have like bad stomach issues. I'm not a good eater.
No.
And after I learned my lesson with Soylent and G Fuel, I thought let's try some real food. Everyone's always like, oh, Soylent's not real food. So I thought let's do some real food. But I'm also a streamer. I got to keep it on a budget. I remember walking through the Koreatown grocery store, the Ralph's, and I passed a sale on chicken broth. And I went, 50 cents a can, huh? So I literally fucking cashed out and put like $10 in, which is 20 cans, and I took it home and I tried to just eat chicken broth for like a living for like a while, because I was like, I don't like eating. I think it's really personally annoying. I think it's really annoying. I like flavor as an experience, but I want to choose to do that rather than be required to do that.
I kind of get that.
Yeah, like I love roller coasters. I don't want to go on a roller coaster breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or I feel like shit. Yeah. Like, it's not my game. If I could replace food with just a quick pill, I happily would.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really thought I could live off of soup. I was like, you could eat it hot, you could eat it cold. As a streamer, I could heat it up in the microwave for 30 seconds. I don't have to like be away from my stream. And then I realized you can't do that.
Yeah.
It took me like 4 days, and then I just like realized this is not it, Chief. Oh, and for reference, I think the ulcer thing in college was because I was ordering Domino's pizza every day, and I was getting a 2-liter Sprite that I would drink like it was water. I wasn't drinking water. I was just drinking Sprite.
That's horrible, yeah.
I would wake up in the middle of the night like just so fucking thirsty, and I would just down like a half liter of Sprite and go straight back to sleep.
That's so gnarly.
Yeah, it's really bad. I'm not saying these are good things that I've done, and I've learned my lesson. I'm trying so hard to not be a bad eater, but it's true. I've always been really bad at eating.
Yeah, but look, I think you're incrementally making the right decisions. I would love to have you around when you're 45. That's all.
We got a lot of episodes to make. I'm trying.
Yeah, at this rate, wait. So we've been doing the pod for 2 months now.
2 months,
3?
10 episodes.
Yeah, 10 episodes. So what does that mean? So 2 months, 10 episodes. That means in a year we're gonna make 60. So it's gonna be like it's gonna be a year and a half until we're at episode 100.
Damn,
isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. But it's gonna fly by and it's gonna take so long at the same time.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the fastest, shortest time in your life.
Okay, let's send a quick message to our future selves. So what do you want to tell yourself in a year and a half?
Hey man, I hope you're feeling comfortable in a uncomfortable way.
Ulcer free.
Yeah.
What phase will you be in eating? Probably rice. Let's you know what? Let's shoot for the stars. Chicken, rice, and veggies, dude.
Ooh.
Chicken, rice, and veggies.
Okay.
I would love to see that era.
You said 1 year? We can try 2. maybe in 2 years we'll get there.
Okay. That will look
we'll work for 2.
Stretch goal, you know?
Yeah. Speaking of stretches though, you know we're good at transitions. I was trying to stretch out a nice fun fact today, and I realized that I didn't have 1, but I have 2.
Oh.
And they're 2 quick ones, but I thought they're pretty fun.
Okay.
So, is it time for today's fun fact?
Fun fact.
All right, here we go. So, we have talked a lot on this podcast, and we're trying to stop. We're really trying to stop, but poop. We talk about poop a lot on this podcast.
I hate it.
I know. Remember how we were like, how much can you poop? Whatever. You get it. Did you know that a guinea pig poops 100 times a day on average?
No, it doesn't.
100.
Actually, really?
100 times a day is the average guinea pig poop.
I'm gonna have to verify that independently.
Please do.
That's insane.
Unreal. I was just thinking, like, who's gonna fill up a swimming pool of poop faster, a human or a guinea pig? And that's a real question.
Such a good question.
I actually don't know.
Yeah. Well,
who would you put your sports bet on?
Is it a real? Is it a guinea pig filling up a person-sized pool or a guinea pig-sized pool?
Oh, person size. We're all in it's the same pool we're filling.
Okay. Well, here's the thing: is we take individual poops that are as big as guinea pigs.
But do I take a poop equivalent to 100 pellets?
I mean, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if these guys are poop machines.
I wonder what they look like.
They're poops?
Yeah, they're little guinea.
They're little pellets. You ever seen a guinea pig poop?
I guess so.
It's just like a tiny little rabbit pellet, like when a rabbit poops a little pellet.
Okay, there's no way he's gonna fill up 100 a swimming pool.
But 100 a day?
Okay, maybe 100 guinea pigs. Okay, 100 guiney pigs versus a human.
Oh,
I don't know.
I would put $1,000. I put a lot of money on the guinea pigs.
Yeah, because
that's human.
That's what. That's 1,000. That's 10,000 pellets a day
versus one or two human poops.
Yeah,
that's GG.
I did take a monster poop earlier, like right before the cast.
You did. That's why we had to put the cast candle on.
Which that smells even worse, honestly.
Yeah. Which is kind of cool.
But I had this thought just on that note. I had this point in my life, this golden era of pooping, where maybe 1 out of every 10 poops, I would have a clean wipe.
Wow, the ghost poop.
It was, maybe 1 or none wipes needed. And then now, for the last maybe 3 years of life, I haven't had a single clean
You're just filthy.
Wipe. No ghost wipe.
You're filthy.
There's something, I think maybe just the shape, like it's like, in a wind tunnel, like they put cars in wind tunnels to see how aerodynamic they are.
Yeah, they sure do.
I think like my butt's contours must have changed so that like it's no longer escaping as cleanly as it used to, or at least there's something about the angle maybe that I'm going at it.
Yeah, it could be the toilet, the size, the style.
There's a lot of factors, but yeah. Anyways,
you could run some research.
When's the last time that you had a clean wipe?
Pretty recently.
Really?
I do all the time.
All the time?
I'm a clean boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see an up close. I want to see the contours of your butthole / cheeks in that area.
Are you trying to take notes?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, you could take some notes.
Okay, wait. I hate talking about this. But last little butthole fun fact.
Oh my.
Okay, so I don't know. Maybe I've told you this before, but I think this is fascinating. It's that your butthole. You know how it has creases?
Yeah.
So there's a word for those creases. I can't remember actually. It's escaping me. But do you know who discovered that name / like how many creases you have on your butthole?
Plato.
Salvador Dali.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
So this guy, like, obviously he's a very just out there artist.
No shot.
But he would have ladies sit on like clay or something.
Oh my!
And then
God.
he would like study their butts. and he would count the creases, and it's something like everybody has like between 51 and 53 butthole creases.
Oh my god, this seems like a fucking average Reddit user doing some research. Like, they'd be like, all right, guys, I ran the numbers, I got it back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thank you for your research.
But isn't that crazy?
That's really nuts.
Yeah.
Pal of Walt Disney. They're buds.
Really?
Insane.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, they made stuff together. Crazy.
But there's your little extra...
Do you think you ever looked at Walt Disney's butthole?
Probably not.
I hope so.
I hope so too, but...
I hope so. But speaking about looking at your butthole, I have one more fun fact.
Okay.
This one's pretty cool. Did you know? You know dolphins.
Of course.
We talked about them. They're sexy.
One of the sexiest ocean beasts.
They're also freaks.
Yeah, they
We've talked about that.
Yeah.
If given and provided a mirror, dolphins will admire their genitalia for quite some time.
What does that look like?
They're just like checking that shit out like, ooh, what's that?
That's interesting.
Ooh, what's that?
Okay, because there's this certain category of animal that can recognize itself in a mirror.
Right.
Like that's like a certain
tier
of
level.
intelligence, right? And whereas like maybe a dog or certain dogs can't recognize themselves and they'll like bark at themselves.
Right.
But like
Mr. Cat has no idea who he's scratching at in the mirror.
Right.
He's confused.
But a dolphin not only recognizing itself but being able to admire its own junk.
Next level, they're like, dude, that's a nice fucking
like
dongle.
nice cock.
Bro, nice dangler.
Yeah, that's so. I guess dolphins must look at each other's cocks too.
Yeah, but like I imagine the delight of being able to see your cock for the first time has got to be like, whoa.
Wait, that's yeah, because without a mirror,
they can't look.
A dolphin can't see its cock unassisted.
So they got to be checking it out.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be fascinated too.
I would too.
Do you ever accidentally or not accidentally see your own buttholes? Okay, I hate talking about this.
What position do you get into where you see your own butthole?
If you're like squatting over a mirror or something.
Where in the world is there a mirror on the floor that you squat over? Like what reality is that?
No, it's not. Next topic. We'll keep talking about dolphins.
What club have you been going to past midnight? Where are you at?
I don't know, man.
Because I want to go too.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sometimes you find yourself over a mirror and you look down. You go, "Oh my!" You jump scared by your own butt.
You give it a little wink and it winks back.
Yeah. Wait, you got to count the creases.
It's like a shh. This is between us, and you wink at each other.
Yeah, wait. What? What?
Just winked at me.
Who did what?
No, it's my butthole. Wow, that's really incredible. That's wow. Extra fun facts this week, huh?
Yeah, we're full of them. Man.
Yeah, we're really buttholing it up.
One last one, actually.
You know, we started this podcast being like, buttholes are bad, and we're just really diving in.
We're ripping into buttholes.
We're flying into the butthole.
I love buttholes. I take that back.
I don't either.
Don't take that sound clip.
I'm not a butthole guy.
No, yeah.
What's that mean? What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know, man.
I have no idea.
I don't know, man.
I have no idea what that means. Okay, well, I guess we learn things.
So back on guinea pigs, and then we can be wrapping with the fun facts and the buttholes. No more butthole talk. No more butthole talk.
We'll try.
Okay, but there was a time when I really wanted to get a little furry animal pet. And I was looking at hedgehogs and guinea pigs and hamsters and rats. I've had rats before. I had a hedgehog before. But I didn't end up getting the guinea pig because they're actually the stupidest little creatures.
They're silly.
Did you know that, like, they will, speaking of breaking your back, if you put, like, a ramp into their enclosure that's too high of an angle, they will literally break their back trying to get up and down it.
Unreal.
Like, they're that, like, fragile.
That's a bummer.
How did they come into, like, survive evolution?
Because cute.
And they poop 100 times a day.
Because cute.
Yeah, really.
The classic because cute.
There's so many species being propped up by being cute, like being allowed to survive. No.
I'm just kidding.
Which, by the way, ladybugs, probably the hottest bug too.
We're the lady fellas.
Not only are they the most prettiest, most,
man bugs.
Oh yeah,
man bugs.
What's the Henry Cavill of bugs? Is it Henry or Harry?
I think it's Henry.
Henry. What's the most Chad bug? Oh, I got it.
It's the cockroach.
Ooh, gross.
That
No way.
Shit ain't gonna die.
No, but
it's strong.
But he's not sexy.
I'm mad about sexy when
you're not casting the cockroach as the Witcher.
Okay.
Or Superman.
True.
But you know what you are casting as Superman?
Who?
You know those Japanese fighting beetles?
Those are sick.
I mean, Might be.
Those are cool as hell. Yeah, those
guys
are tight. We gotta watch some of those later.
We should actually wouldn't it be
Sports
so cool
betting.
if we each had a little fighting beetle and
we could like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, that's real life Pokemon.
That's pretty cool.
Actually, though, because since Pokemon is like a Japanese invention, I wonder if that's what the inspo was.
Who knows?
Because they're like, isn't that a big thing?
I thought it was the creator of Pokemon being a bug collector as a kid. Like we were trying to collect bugs today, and he was like, I want to make that experience, but fanciful.
Maybe.
Then Pokemon.
You know, here's a throwback insight into my childhood.
Yeah.
So I never once, as far as I can remember, believed in Santa.
That's so sad.
Or like the Tooth Fairy, or the rabbit one. What's the rabbit?
The Easter Bunny?
Yeah. However, my neighbor at one point made me actually truly believe in Pokemon.
Wow, that's amazing.
So I don't know how I was convinced, but like all this other stuff, I was like, yeah, immediately, that's bullshit. That's so super.
No shot.
And then my neighbor was like, yeah, I'm gonna get you a real Pokemon for your birthday.
That's the one I didn't believe. I believed every single other one except for the Pokemon.
Man, do you have any when you discovered that they weren't real?
That's heartbreaking.
Do you have any good memories of what that was like?
Just crying aggressively.
What made you realize?
My dad told me.
He came in.
It was so sad.
Wow, all at once?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he was in a bad mood, and you're just like, the Easter Bunny's not real. And I was like,
holy shit.
What? And I just started crying. I remember it vividly. It was in Placentia, California. Nixon Avenue.
Man, what? Okay, so...
Yeah. That's my daily trauma.
Yeah, there's a couple things to unpack there. One, probably shouldn't do that to your kid all at once if you're having a bad day.
Well, it was like the dominoes hit. I found out the Easter Bunny's not real, and all of a sudden I'm like, okay, everything else is alive too, and it was over. It was it was like you cracked one window and it was done.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And what's it like to actually believe in that kind of stuff?
It was amazing. I got to it was like a religious experience. You just like really lose faith in the planet for a moment.
Yeah.
It's tough.
But do you remember as a kid, like if you saw a Santa in the mall, or if you saw like one of those Easter Bunny costume guys?
He was a front for the real guy.
Okay, so you didn't...
It was the capitalist version of what's actually going on.
You weren't ever fooled by that?
Never. That's not the real guy.
But like, okay.
But I literally had like a child spy kit where it's like motion detectors, and I had motion detectors set up around the house, so like Santa, if he came through, he'd set them off, and I'd wake up, and I really tried to like Home Alone catch Santa.
Man, those spy kits were fun. I forgot about this.
Yeah, really good toys.
But yeah, okay, so you believed, but not the impersonators in the mall and stuff.
No, I was like, no, he's just fronting for the homie.
Got it.
Yeah, he's just trying to make a buck while the big man's busy.
Okay, when you go on like a Easter egg hunt, did you think that the Easter Bunny left those, or was it your parents?
Oh, that's the thing, is I knew the Easter Bunny wasn't real, but that one was tough. I think it was a thing where I just it was willful innocence I wanted to believe, and I wasn't ready for my bubble and barrier to be broken yet. And it was inevitable, but at a point, like, let a kid be a kid.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to just be a kid and believe in Santa Claus, like, fucking go for it, brother.
Yeah. I wonder what the oldest person on Earth is who still believes in Santa.
Probably.
Do you think it's over 90 years old?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah.
There's a 95-year-old guy somewhere that just...
God, I want to know so bad. I really hope so.
Wouldn't it be cool to meet that person?
People believe some crazy stuff.
Imagine ruining it for them.
Like, Santa's not real. They've never heard it before. They're like, what?
Excuse me?
And they just drop dead on the floor. And then the guy's like, oh, my plane's going to be late. And it's the whole problem.
Wouldn't it be cool if he actually is real the whole time? And this is like when the U.S. government, there's this theory that they release conspiracy theories to make other conspiracy theories that are actually true seem fake.
Right.
What if Santa's whole thing it's like an anti-propaganda?
It's an inside job.
Yeah, he is real, but he wants everyone to think he's fake.
That's sick. I want that to be the world we live in.
It could be.
I'm going to start believing that.
All right, me too. You know what?
Yeah, starting today.
If you listen to this podcast, please know that Santa is real and spread the news.
That's why we don't have kids allowed to listen to our episodes, because they don't need to know all this deep inside baseball Santa stuff. They're still in like level 1 Santa understanding. Like let them stay there.
Yeah. In fact,
don't crack the egg.
Kids, if you're still listening, which you shouldn't be,
get out.
Santa's fake. Santa's fake, kids.
Honestly, you earned that one because you were supposed to leave.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, so I don't know how we started that, but I know how we're going to end it, which is a transition.
Whoa!
To another segment. This is a new one. So we had a couple throwbacks to set, but
a new one.
Yeah, and we alluded to this earlier, but I wanted to try to do a little I Spy in the studio.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Let's play I Spy in the studio.
Yeah, so you got a lot of stuff around.
We gotta take a picture for the listeners to see.
Yeah, are we okay with showing the world?
Yeah, there's nothing bad.
Okay.
It's just like bad.
All right, so we're gonna take 30 seconds off mic and just hold on. Do you want to find the thing or should
you should?
I should.
Yeah, because I think I'm aware of what's back there, but I'm curious what you'd find.
Okay. So give me a second.
Yeah, take your time. I like the karambit knife that's just on the pillow.
Mm-hmm. Can it be It can be anywhere in the room. Anywhere in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I have it.
All right.
You ready to play?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. I spy with my little eye something orange.
Orange. It's not the pen. It's not the Cheez-Its. It's not the Chase billboard. I love the race car Chase billboard.
It actually is a Chase.
It's Chase.
Yeah.
I love Chase. He's been in my life for so long.
Wait, so his name is Chase?
His name is Chase. This one's on Chase. Free 2-liter Pepsi Cola product when you buy a deep dish crazy combo at regular price at Little Caesars. I think Enrique and Alejandro stole that for me, and they just put it in my room. Incredible. And then I came home to it and said, "What the fuck is this?" And he's never left.
Back in L.A. or Boston?
Yeah, L.A. Yeah, he's been around since 2016.
See what
2017.
What made me drawn to that is I've literally been in this studio for I don't know how many hours. I've never noticed it before.
That's Chase.
It's a life-size orange cardboard cutout of a race car driver named Chase.
Yeah.
That's an ad for Little Caesars.
Chase Elliott.
Okay, yeah.
He's a dreamboat.
I guess that was pretty quick. Do you want to do a quick I Spy? And
I'll do an I Spy. I'll look for something a little outlandish here. All right. I spy with my little eye something green.
Okay, something green. Okay. I think I know exactly
what is it?
Is it the Listerine bottle that's
No,
on your floor?
I was close to picking the Listerine bottle that's underneath the PC for some reason.
Okay. Then is it the Wake and Bake coffee cup / pipe?
No, but I can check. Let me check for you.
Okay, yeah, let me know. The fish bag. It's not the fish bag? Okay.
No way.
It's the HEB bag.
No way.
What the fuck?
Good try.
Okay. Do I get any other clues, or is that... How do you play I Spy?
I spy with my little eye something that might be scary.
I got it.
What is it?
It's a rubber gun replica.
Yeah, see, Sprizzle sent me a rubber gun replica in the mail, and it's on my floor.
Yeah. That was a good one, because it's kind of hidden from my view.
And there's a lot of green things in here.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, fun game.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that to be an interactive visual element for the homies.
That gun is really actually fun to play with. That's the thing.
It's really fun to hold.
Things that are shaped like guns, so fun.
Like a penis?
We shouldn't have real guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess, speaking of penises.
Yeah.
We have a little celebration. Episode 10.
Wow.
We made it.
We did it. Woohoo. High five.
Yeah. Here's what I'm thinking, man.
The circumcision episode.
Yeah.
I've got my tools. You ready?
Okay, dude, if I were to be circumcised by any of my buddies, I'd let you circumcise.
I got you. Me and my grubby hands.
Are you circumcised?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not.
I grew up with religious parents.
I'm glad that we represent like the world. There are two types of people in this world. You're either circumcised or you're not.
You got a little hat on or you got no hat on.
You're hatless.
And I think that's really good that we got some variety because we've done a lot of research.
Yeah.
Like scientific studies, and we got, all the tools.
We should actually do more research about the effects of having your hat on when you pee.
Yeah, I don't even know what that could be like.
Because you can actually use it as like a honing in or like a focusing.
Oh, like a scope? Like a silencer?
Exactly.
Wow, I didn't know you had an extendo.
So when you bust a piss right after you bust.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you get the split stream. So it fixes the split stream because it gives you like an extra silencer.
That's actually crazy. I didn't realize it was a bonus piece.
Yeah. So that's the thing is like all you're doing when you circumcise someone is you're removing their ability to piss cleanly after they bust.
No silencer.
Right.
That's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I'll never know.
Yeah, I wish I could let you borrow my
I would
dick.
swap. I would do a dick swap. You know, like they have that show, Wife Swap.
That'd be
you
so
feel like
cool.
swap dicks with your bros.
With your buddies?
That'd be sick.
That'd be tight.
Or balls swap would be crazy. My boys would be like, they wouldn't be able to stand up.
I don't want those knockers,
Yeah,
man.
they're not gonna be able to get up. They're gonna be like, oh, I see why you lay in bed all the time.
Yeah, I got skinny little legs. There's no way I can handle those fucking wrecking balls.
You're gonna have to get leg day up.
Yeah, man. That's the perfect transition to this celebration. So, you got balls, I got balls. Listen,
We got balls.
We got balls. And I wanted to see if we could do a podcast first. I don't know if this has been done before.
Oh my god.
But
that's always scary. When you say podcast first, I don't know if this is done before, a little shiver goes down my spine.
Good. And that's the thing. Is remember in life, the best things are what you're most anxious about, and then you do it, and it could be amazing. Okay, so I think that we should somehow make sound with our balls for our listeners.
Ooh.
For episode 10. And originally,
I'll play the ukulele.
You want to play the uke?
I would.
Can we play the uke together?
But it's not a very big instrument. There's not a lot of room.
That's okay, dude. There's plenty of room on there to play the uke with our balls.
It's like the smallest uke you can get.
No, okay. What I don't know what that means.
I have the size of the ukuleles. It's a really small one.
Okay, well, that's fine, dude. You could fit 3 pairs of balls on that thing.
But my balls?
Yeah. Well, look, 2 with your balls.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'll try.
All right.
One at a time.
No. Okay.
I gotta see.
We'll start with one, and then we'll do our duet.
With my balls? But I actually play this ukulele for fun.
What is... Okay, here's it. Because at first, what I wanted to do for this is we rub our balls on the microphone directly, and then you were really against that.
I don't want to put our balls in the listeners' ears. I don't think they want that.
I disagree. I think...
If you want that, let us know. I mean, we'll figure it out, but...
Yeah.
But, you know, we gotta do one step at a time.
All right. Well, okay. We'll start off. We'll dip our toes in the water.
So my balls are my penile.
I don't do your dick. I think your dick is okay.
Probably makes it easier.
Here's my breakdown.
Ukulele on the desk.
I recently tweeted this, but I think the balls are like the loofah for the penis. They're like the cleaning utensil that you use to clean your penis.
That makes sense.
And so if your balls are so gross that you don't want to touch your ukulele with them, then you should probably address that. That's an issue with.
Well, I don't want to touch my buddy's balls generally.
But why?
You know, because I like this instrument a lot.
Okay.
And I don't know if I want it to be rubbed against my pal's genitalias.
I just think that's weird, dude.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll try. Here we go.
All right, your balls are out. Yeah!
I gotta play a song.
That was a...
Play a song. Get my name. Here we go. I gotta get a chord. Here we go. Let's do the G.
Yeah! Yeah!
That's good. Let's try Blister in the Sun. When I'm a walk.
Does that hurt?
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
He's really... Because the way that you're doing it is actually...
This is harder than it looks.
All of the ukulele sounds that you just heard were his balls right in front of the microphone, right in front of my face.
How did you convince me to do that? 20 minutes ago, I was like, no balls, no balls.
It's the limelight, man. It's intoxicating.
Damn it. Chad, I'm sorry. If you didn't want to hear my balls, I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, actually, wait. Record a quick disclaimer, and then we can put that in front of the balls.
That's actually great.
Okay.
Hey, really quick. You do this one. This is your fault.
Okay. Here's a little song I made in disclaimer form for what's about to come. If you don't want to hear our balls, then turn off the podcast right now.
This is the end anyway, pretty much. Anyways, if you don't want to hear our balls, you just listen to the next episode. Cool. We'll just throw that in there.
Yeah. All right. Well,
now you can slap whatever you want. Who fucking cares?
Okay, so wait. So now I can make ball sounds?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've taken the only instrument in the room that I could see that I could make music with with my balls. So I might have to just put my balls directly on the microphone.
What if you just slap the table? Give them a nice shake.
Yeah, but who wants to listen to a table of balls slapping a table?
That's the same people that want to listen to you rub.
No.
I talk in this microphone every day, like so fucking close, lips, tongue, mouth, all that. I don't know if I really want balls rubbed all over my microphone.
Okay. So here's my trump card from earlier. I didn't.
Okay.
I was hoping that I wouldn't have to pull this out.
Oh no.
What?
I already played the ukulele with my balls. There's more?
No, you did your balls. I just got to do my balls, and then we celebrated.
Okay.
That's how we celebrate episode 10. Okay. And also, what I really enjoy is actually, I just had this realization right now. We've been kind of like going around town mentioning our podcast to random people. Like, we talked to the waiter at our Kirby Lane breakfast today, and he was like, he was stoked about it, and he actually went like during his shift and looked up the podcast, and he's probably gonna listen later.
Shout out to you, my man. You're sick.
And now I'm just thinking about like, there's gonna be a future time where we mention the cast, and somebody that we meet in real life is gonna listen to this moment where they're gonna hear our balls.
We're like out in the world telling people like, yeah, come listen to our podcast. We're talking about like a lot of stuff, and then they just like let's tune into a random episode, and it's just me playing the ukulele with my balls. Like, this is
but
is this where we want it to go? Let us know, listeners. Let us know.
That's the niche that we filled.
And I think that is what's beautiful about our podcast is we try it all. This is an experimental podcast. It's not always going to hit, but sometimes when it hits, it strums the ukulele with your balls.
Exactly.
So,
you get it.
I don't know. We'll see. Sorry if it doesn't hit, but man, we could be inventing new musical forms live.
Yeah. Balls ASMR. Okay, so the trump card is I'm going to put this piece of paper on top of the microphone, and then I'm going to put my balls on top of the paper. Is that okay?
That's great.
Perfect. All right. So
it's so chill.
Win-win. Okay, and
it's like putting a piece of paper between the listener's ear and your balls too, so it's less weird.
Yeah, it's a little bit of protection.
Yeah, like it's like a thin piece of protection that you put on your balls.
Yes. All right, so here we go. I'm going to unzip now, and just listeners, if you don't want to hear balls on paper on the microphone, then go ahead and turn off the episode now. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a great episode.
I wish you could see the disappointment in my face right now. He's unzipping his pants. His balls are coming out. My eyes are closed. My hand is in my face. I'm just...
Okay, I actually have to stand on the chair to get the right...
I'm just appalled. My mom's always like, what's this podcast about? What have you been doing with the podcast? And I'm like, I don't know. We're still figuring it out.
I actually don't know.
He's trying to figure out how to make the ball
because
noise.
The height of the microphone... Oh, okay. I gotta rest the microphone on the table.
Oh, my God.
Okay, paper's on.
I hate this.
Paper's on. And that was my balls!
This is fucking terrible. This is the worst idea I've ever thought.
That's history. We just made history.
I mean, we did get a first. I'll celebrate. Okay, we got a first. I can celebrate it first.
Now think about all the episodes to come.
Now do we call Guinness World Records and tell them, like, hey guys, we got something for you. We really got something big.
Okay, the thing is, they have to watch, though, to confirm the record.
That's fucking bullshit.
It just means we have to do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I could be the first to ever play the ukulele with my balls.
Exactly. Dude, isn't that a seriously cool claim to fame?
Yeah, that's true. You got me on that one.
I knew you'd come around, man.
I just want to protect the listeners from balls and buttholes, and I'm sorry if I let you down, anyone.
Look, you're the podcast daddy. You're the guardian of their ears, right?
Hoo-ha.
I'm glad that somebody is out there to advocate for our listeners.
I'm here to protect you, listeners. I'm here to protect you. Don't trust this guy.
I'm the drunk uncle of the podcast who's just going to throw you into the deep end of the pool. I don't know if you can swim or not. You're 2 years old. That's probably big enough. Right?
I'm a certified junior lifeguard, so I got this. I'll protect that kid who fell in the pool. We're going to be okay.
And so together we have a fun but safe environment.
That's so true.
But yeah, so thanks for celebrating, man. I appreciate it. That took a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to be thinking about that for a long time.
Think about the plane today.
I'm going to literally be in Las Vegas, Nevada in 5 hours, and I'm just going to be like blown away by the sights and the sounds and taking it all in, but in the back of my mind, I will not be able to scrub out the feeling of rubbing my balls on ukulele chords.
Yeah. You did. You actually rubbed them a lot harder than I expected you to. You were going in.
If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it.
And that's what I appreciate about you.
Yeah. If I'm going to be the first to play the ukulele with my balls, I'm also going to be the best to play the ukulele with my balls.
Amen, brother. Amen. And if there's any nuts in the world that are going to be actually good or pleasant to listen to for playing the uke, it's going to be yours.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I was also considering like slapping my nuts on the table, but I didn't want to have to buy a new desk.
I just don't know why you think balls are that gross or disgusting. Are your balls different than any other skin?
They're just huge, and I feel like nothing can be that big and safe.
Just not true.
That's fair. That's fair.
Have you ever heard of Vin Diesel?
Yes.
He's a big guy.
Vincent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that his full name?
Vinny D?
Vincent Diesel?
Probably. Vincent Diesel.
It's like how bike is short for Bikel.
Bikel? Yeah, for sure. It's my favorite.
But
what an eggcorn.
Yeah, so now that we've had our celebrations, we've gotten those out of the way.
Yeah, now that I can literally, I felt a chat. Let me just quickly describe the wave of relaxation that just went down my body knowing this scary segment is done. I really, on this, we have a note on the side of our computer that just says all the things we're trying to talk about, just small things like intro, TwitchCon, word of the day, I'm bad at DoorDash, Studio I Spy, eating bugs. And we had all caps big celebration. And I've been just fucking anxious about that one the whole trip. Now that we're done, everyone take a deep breath, a little bit of... We can all just relax. We can all just feel a little bit better in this world. And now, Donovan, tell us about a tragedy.
Yeah, so we're going to wrap it up with a classic segment, something that the listeners have been asking for.
True.
It's Tragedy Dad Joke. It's one of my favorites. And this one might be the worst tragedy yet. This one's actually horrific.
I would like to reiterate to the people listening at home, my anxiety wall just fucking came right back up. It's all back, baby.
Yeah, we're almost done.
We're all back.
All right, so we're going to hit a redo on that Tragedy Dad Joke.
Let's try it out.
Yeah, so I had brought some heat on the first tragedy. And
it was it was more like a sagedy. It was just so sad.
Well, that's literally what a tragedy is, but...
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think...
It wasn't a dadgedy.
It was not a dadgedy. Not a dad. So we're going to lighten it up a little bit. I have a new tragedy for you.
Yay, new tragedy. 2 tragedies for 1.
Yeah, but you're only going to get 1 on this episode.
Yeah, I just had to endure 2. And trust me, the other one was just sad.
Really dark. Really dark. It was a whole massacre.
It was just sad.
Yeah, anyway, so this one occurred in 892.
Whoa, that's more than 69 years ago.
Way more. And this occurred, so there's somebody named Sigurd the Mighty.
Whoa.
And he was a duke, or let's see, he was the 2nd Earl of Orkney.
Earl of Orkney?
Yeah, if you had to guess, where do you think Orkney is in the world?
World of Warcraft? Like, it's a World of Warcraft place. That's like dude, that's not a real place.
Yeah, that's a good guess. There are these isles off of northeastern Scotland.
Of course.
That's where he's from. All right, so what happened is, Sigurd the Mighty, the 2nd Earl of Orkney, he had strapped the head of one of his defeated foes, who's named Maelbrigt, to his horse's saddle.
Nice.
And then he was riding around on that horse, like with the head strapped to the saddle, and the head's teeth brushed against his leg and just like gave him like a minor wound, just rubbed against his leg.
Oh, no way.
And then later on, that developed into an infection and ended up killing him like days later.
Wait, who was the guy that he killed?
Maelbrigt?
Maelbrigt?
Yeah, Brigty.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's
so the guy, his dead body bit this man, gave him an infection, and killed him.
Yeah.
So Mayor Big Teeth really bought back. But oh fuck.
Okay. Work is that?
It's Mayor Big Teeth really bought. Mayor Big Teeth really bought.
Oh, keep going.
Mayor Big Teeth really bit back, huh?
Okay.
See?
Okay, you're
That was so hard to say.
No, you're a good dad.
Oh, I love my children. I get them McDonald's whenever they scream for it. McDonald's, Daddy! Okay, get in the car. Daddy! Get in the car. I want chicken nugget! I feel like a DoorDash delivery for my kids, but it never ends.
Wow, that's what being a parent is.
You're just a DoorDash delivery and they never fucking tip you.
But it's your DoorDash, your Uber, your...
The hospital, the doctor, the police, the judge, the jury, the mommy, the daddy.
The chef, the streamer.
The teacher.
Yeah. Wow, being a parent's just a lot of jobs.
Yeah,
that
literally
sucks.
like, what?
Why would you do that?
And it doesn't pay well, I hear.
Unless you raise like a Ryan Reynolds or someone.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you, like, you know, you, like, give birth to, like, what's his name? Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
May all of our sons and daughters be Ryan Reynolds and Goslings.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
All right. Well, look, I hope if you're a parent out there, you're raising a nice little Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, and also thanks for being a parent and still listening to a podcast where we will slap our balls on the microphone. And I'm so sorry again for all of that. When, you know, it's only going to get worse.
We made history today.
I hope I'm going to try to protect you guys from, listen out. He's gone. He's right here. I'll protect you on the next one. No balls, no butts, okay?
Okay, I actually agree with the no butts. I think we went overboard with the butts today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, it's like the whole butt of the joke. See, the dad's it's leaving me slowly.
Ooh, I see the ghost of the dad leaving your body.
Oh, make your bed.
Oh, you know what we should do?
Make your bed.
Okay, next episode, we should do an exorcism.
Ooh.
We should do exorcism.
Summon a demon.
And then exorcise it.
And then we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. You're also so scared of ghosts and stuff. That would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
We get really scared really easily. Donovan's one of the bravest people I've ever met in my life, but he will not watch a scary movie. He will sometimes if you call him, a little bitch. If you call him a little bitch, he'll watch a scary movie, but he will scream a full man scream whenever anything jumps at the screen. It's honestly just charming.
We've been doing this thing where like late at night we'll all get together on the couch, we'll go on YouTube and we'll search scary ghost videos. And then I'll have to sleep with my door open and with your guys' door open so we have like a line of
so we can, just in case.
Yeah. Dude, it's just freaky deaky stuff, man.
I just love that you're like willing to like hang off the edge of the Grand Canyon, but like it comes to like spooky ghosts. You're like, nah, fuck that, dude. I'm out.
That shit's different.
It's really funny.
Yeah, but hey, anyways, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
Thanks for getting through all 10 epis.
Actually, crazy. Or if this is the first one you listen to, sorry, it started with buttholes and balls. It does get better. Either way, if you go past 10, it gets better. If you go below 10, it gets better. So that's like really a good place to start.
It's really just buttholes and balls all the way down, though. It starts and ends at balls and balls.
Yeah, and I was gonna replace the tragedy with another butthole tragedy, but I'm gonna save it for next week.
Yeah,
or the week after, because I promise no buttholes. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Alrighty. So, any closing thoughts?
Hell yeah. Hey, dudes, for real. Thanks for supporting this podcast. We just released it recently on Friday the 13th. And we've received extremely nice feedback. Thank you for the ratings and reviews on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, all those places, wherever you can. YouTube channel. We got a Twitter now, L2BC Podcast on Twitter. And give us 5 stars or give a review or whatever the algorithm papa likes. Give algorithm papa snacks. He wants snacks. Give him snacks. Yep. So thank you so much for the support. Real shit. And hell yeah, it's been a blast. Till next time you make me play an instrument with my balls, this has been the Last Two Brain Cells podcast with Austin and Donovan. And we hope you have a beautiful day.
Final closing thing too.
Yeah.
We have merch now.
We do.
Yeah, we have shirts.
That's crazy.
I almost forgot. But
we'll get you links. They'll be in the description.
Yeah, so, okay, we'll put them in the description, I guess, of the app, and maybe, should we, like, tweet it, or how else do we get it out there?
We'll definitely post it on Twitter. We'll also work on a link tree. We'll do all that good stuff.
Okay.
And, so many places. Patreon, we'll get it out everywhere.
Okay, however you're down to support, would love it if everyone's copping this gear.
I just want my friends to look good. That's the thing.
I'm actually stoked on this shirt. It's a cool shirt.
You know, like how it's like, it's lame to wear like a old band tee now, but like, what if you were the first person to ever wear that band tee? Yeah. You're like, holy shit, I'm the first guy wearing this. That could be you with this podcast.
Exactly.
And then in 30 years, your kids will wear it to high school.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, this is that retro podcast.
It'll be like that vintage. You remember Last Two Brain Cells?
Oh, guys, I remember that from growing up.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't listen to it growing up because I'm a kid. And I'm not allowed to be here. I never listened to it.
Shoot,
Don't listen to it. If you're a kid, get the fuck out of here, okay?
Bye-bye.
Yeah, and you're not allowed to wear that shirt. If I see you and you're under the age of 18 and you're wearing Last Two Brain Cells podcast, I'm gonna be really upset. I'm not gonna rip it off because that's illegal and weird.
Well, wait, no.
Take that back.
Yeah, don't keep it on. We're gonna
boo you.
molasses.
I'm just gonna boo you. I'm gonna boo.
Yeah, and maybe set on fire? No.
I don't know if that's all. I think that's also illegal.
What could you do? You could desecrate it somehow.
Wow. Ooh.
Listen, if you're
paintball guns.
Yes.
Paintball guns.
No, you can't shoot kids. Okay.
But they don't die.
Peanut butter? Maybe peanut butter. Oh, what if they're allergic to peanuts?
Okay, that's true. That could be really dangerous. What about
spray paint?
Spray paint. No, what if they're allergic to paint?
No, they're not gonna be allergic.
But it's just like food dye. Food color dye. But if they're like allergic to like red number 5.
Okay, wait, kids are so fragile.
They're so fucking fragile. Take that shirt off before you leave the house. But keep your shirt on. This is so unfortunate.
Okay, garbage bag. Put a garbage bag over the kid.
But then they were gonna breathe.
That's fine. Oh,
you can get a hole in it.
Yes.
Ooh, it's potato sack of shame.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. If you're a kid and you're wearing our merch, we're gonna get you a potato sack of shame, and you're gonna give that to you. Say, here's a better shirt, kid. And then I'm gonna say, I'm gonna spit away from you, not near you, because that'd be weird. Away from you, of course.
Yes.
But you're gonna want a sack of shame.
Boo. All right.
Boo. I'll boo you.
So on that note, would love it if you guys want to check out the merch, and have a great day.
Thank you. Bye.